Howdy everybody, Big Fatty Plus here, and welcome back to the Big Man Plays Shadowrun Returns. Where last left off, we stormed the Telestream building trying to find information we needed. Unfortunately, we can't get into the security chief's office because he beefed up security. At least not in the standard way. Now, we're going to have to sneak in doing the sneaky way by becoming a janitor. Oh, we cut a figure as a janitor, don't we? Let me save. We cannot, under any circumstances, blow our cover. So, wait, did I grab everything in this room that I needed to? I need to make sure. Okay, looks like it. Oh, hey. The supervisor has a look of a stuffer shack manager with delusions that he's on a career track rather than what he is. A disposable dime-a-dozen resource. Hey, here you are. I'm Steve Scott. I'll be your direct supervisor. Sorry I missed when you first came in, but I only found out that you were starting an hour ago when you suddenly showed up in the system. We're a glitch or something. Normally we watch an orientation trid and walk through a mission statement, but, well, it's going to be hard for you on your first day, but you're going to need to clean up some blood. Maybe a lot. Right, I'm a janitor. Whiz. Cleaning up other people's messes is what I do. And that perfect, almost perfect customer service accent there. You'll have your hands full. There was some sort of break-in last night. Some people were, just get things cleaned up on this floor. And listen, people are going to be on edge today, so try to stay invisible and don't get into any trouble. Otherwise, they're going to call me, and I'm going to have to reprimand you and put a note on your file. Straighten up this floor and stay out of trouble. Got it. I hope they get whoever did this. Only a fool would attack a Telestream corporate office and think they get away with it. Start heading from room to room and clean what needs to be cleaning. Good luck and welcome to Telestream. Yeah, no problem, buddy. No problem. With that weird hair of yours. Yeah, buddy, what's going on? What can I do for you? I need to get upstairs. My supervisor says there's more cleaning to do. The top floors may only be accessed with the express authorization of Eric Silverstar, our VP of Security. You can head to the lower floors if your supervisor wants. Okay, well, I better get back to it. Okay, he went there. Let's go in here. Hey, how you doing? The two men are staring at the vent, shaking their heads. Look, Raoul, I know and you know there's nothing in that vent, but when I told the Silver Star, he accused me of not wanting to crawl in there. Said was letting the company down by not displaying the corporate value of duty. The suits sure love their mission statements and all that dreck, but today isn't the day for Telestream Corp's duty above all crap. Several of us did the ultimate duty last night. I guess we'd just be happy Mr. Telestream isn't in today. Just get in there and take another look. I have got to go upstairs and report. Seem to be having a bad day, sir. A filthy guard is looking at into an open vent. He's clearly not enjoying the idea of climbing back into the duct. Sorry I tracked that dreck all over the floor. Shakes his head. Man, I can't believe what happened last night. Me either. You think you're done with the vents for the day? They want me to try to get this room back in order. Good thing I have charisma. If anyone asks, you saw me in there, okay? Yep, no problem. I'll have it done in 2 shakes if I get the hell out of my face. Yeah, Install the comlink chip. The access valve comes off with a quiet pop and you place the chip inside. Thank you. Can I save? Yes, I can. Thank you. We're going to save. We're going to get this little sneak job done, ain't we? Yes, indeed. Let's see. What about the front door here? You know, I don't remember overturning that desk. I don't remember making the mess that I made. I have to say, at this point, it's not looking good. I don't know how it happened. Nonetheless, our records show this terminal was left unsecured in direct contravention of Telestream corporate policy. You failed in your duty. I know it's duty above all for your security types, but I am the victim here, I swear. Perhaps when Mr. Silverstar gets his next promotion, that will become a value for you data pushers as well. Right now, it seems your value is clock out early and ignore my responsibilities. Don't go anywhere. I need to make my report to Eric. The wage slave is on edge. He's staring vacantly at his terminal with his hands in his face and his fingers twitching nervously. Oh, what do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? Look like you're in some real trouble there, chummer. Buzz! Unless you can clean up a shattered career, leave me alone. Let me save. Can I save here? Before I try doing something? Now, can I touch this? Or are you gonna... It would only take 3 months to install a chip. Perhaps not wise course action while in the view of a loyal wage slave. Nice little matter after I'm fired up out on the street needing dog food. Just leave me alone. Okay, I need to get rid of him somehow. Got 2 more chips to install, and I need to get rid of him. Post haste. Okay, I can't open that at all. Tiny little room there for matings. Good lord, that is a tiny room. Okay, I gotta get rid of him somehow. Oh, what's going on in here? Nothing. Hey, Mr. Tech Worker, I need help. Telestrian Tech Worker. As the Telestrian Tech Jockey turns to speak, you notice a panel has been removed from one of the land racks just behind him. Thanks for coming. Can you believe it? Silverstar is calling it an intrusion, but I know the aftermath of a Shadowrun when I see it. Start over in the corner and make sure you don't get any solvents on my servers. Do you think you could duck out for a smoke or something? It would be easier if I didn't have to clean around you. Oh yeah, no problem. Just another day in paradise, right? Yeah, you tell me, buddy. You tell me. Let me just run over here. Move the panel. Place the comm chip. There we go. There we go. Karma gain 2 for being sneaky. Save again, because I don't want to frick up. Oh, ooh, what's this? What is this now? The open panel is a rat's nest of cables and half-disassembled hardware. Some of it is loose. Take some of the land parts. I'll take that. That could be helpful. Very helpful. Yeah, da 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 da. See what we're to do. Oh. Okay, I need to get rid of that frickin' wage slave somehow. You need to leave, man. Like, seriously, you need to go. I need to get rid of him somehow. That's a matter of fairness. Okay, I might have just the thing to help you out. He shakes his head. I doubt it. You know the guy who said life isn't fair? He was talking about me. Good thing I popped that charisma again. Security's bullying you. But I could make it look like your terminal was tampered with and no one would be the wiser. You're right. There is no reason I should let security push me around. He steals stuff. Just do it quick. Place the cables and data chips around the terminal casing. Thanks so much. I won't forget this when your review comes up. Hey, no problem, sir. I'm glad I can help. Would you mind clearing out for a while? There's a lot to do. You bet. Just remember to keep this between us. No problem, sir. No one will ever know anything at all, ever. I hope you get fired. It's mean. There we go. There we go. There we go. Karma again. Can I do anything with this karma real quick while I'm standing here? Being all slickamified? With my 6 points of karma. You know what? Oh wait, no. No, I don't need that. Okay, I didn't even need to put any points in willpower. I'm an idiot. Or spellcasting. Especially when I'm trying to do what I was trying to do. No, not killing hands, no. I should have went with conjuring. There we go. That's fine. It's just extra muscle for me. Okay, now let's go talk to the security guard. Hey, boss! 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 Hey, boss! Boss! I found some stuff! Okay. Hey, I found all these chips on this on some of the matrix switch boxes. Is that important? The guard thinks for a moment and activates his comlink. He turns his back to you. He turns back to you and has a brief conversation. Then he turns back. Mr. Silverstar wants to see you in his office immediately. Uh-oh. Did I get into wobble? I hope I didn't. I worked very hard for this job. I need this job to feed my cats. My cats. That's all I can think of at the moment. Collecting the sample. The brutish dog-eat-dog existence of a slum dweller is a far cry from the quiet desperation and existential nothingness of a corporate wage slave. Yet, after your time at the Telestream Industries, it's unclear which is more bleak. The elevator rises smoothly, its blanderized music assaulting you once again as you ascend to the executive floor. And your goal. But before I go in there, I need to find out more about this guy. Hey, it's a restricted area! I'm a cleaner! Can't go in there? I'm about to blow my cover, ain't I? Let me reload. I think I'm not supposed to be in there. Let me reload. Yeah, I'll load the autosave. It's fine. Oops. Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to go in there or not, to be honest with you. I don't know. Let me check, because I can't remember. It's been ages. Okay, no, I don't go that way. Going that way just blows my cover. Oh, look at him. Eric Sosa. There you are. It seems that some of my best are letting me down. And it's good to see that you're displaying one of the most important of my 3 key values. Well, it's duty above all, right? Well, yes, that is the first value, and I'm glad more than those outside of security follow it, and from a janitor, no less. No, I'm speaking of my third and final value of vigilance, which seems to be sorely lacking around here. Thank you, sir. Well, rewards and punishment must be given where required. Now, please start filling out the report on the datapad. I'm afraid I must ask you to not sit in my chair, given your attire. I need to head downstairs and investigate your findings. I'll be right back. No problem, Eric. I'll take care of the business right away. Your comlink begins to ring. You pick up. So these paintings must be what all those expensive deliveries were. We don't have much time. I'm tracking Silverstar. He's already stepping off the elevator. I don't think your disguise will hold up much longer. I'll update you on this movement. Hurry, mon ami. I don't know if I'm timed. Okay, it's There's no bottle of expensive scotch or a single glass that appears to be half empty and half-smoked cigar. Okay, let's check the paintings. The painting of a small lighthouse in an intense storm at night, perched on a rocky outcropping. Its light stabs out in the darkness. The plaque reads "Vigilance." The painting shows a wild mountain landscape with clouds ringing lofty peaks. The plaque reads "Independence." Photorealistic painting of 5 massive harvesters, Telestream colors in a staggered formation cutting a swath across a rippling field of wheat. The plaque reads "Unity." Depicted as a clock tower at a train station in downtown Portland in the tier. The plaque reads "Efficiency." It shows a profile of 3 elves in Telestream security uniforms looking upward at the flag saying, flying the Telestream logo. The plaque reads "Duty." Now, I think I have to pick Duty, this one. I think. I've already saved, so... I think it was Duty above all? Hold on. Let me check, because I can't remember. It's been so dang long. Yeah, okay, yeah. Duty, efficiency, and vigilance. Okay, so... No, duty! I was wrong. Okay, duty... Gotta find duty. Duty. Where's duty? I thought it was unity above all. No, it's duty above all. Duty... Three places... Okay. Efficiency... I could... Oh... He has a few guards. A tech worker and a very nervous wait slave gathered in the ballroom and is beginning to question them. Okay. Push the frame. Frame clicks place and paint slides back into the wall. There's a safe and a large DNA scanner on the front, most likely key to Mr. Silverstar. I need a DNA scanner. Where would I find that? But right over here, some DNA in the form of a half-smoked cigar. Okay, if you could... Okay, put the moist in a cigar on the DNA scanner. With a click and a faint hiss of escape mirror, the safe opens. Great work, mon ami! The time for stealth has passed. It has set off every alarm in the system, but I have unlocked the executive elevator, and your path is clear. Head to the elevator and make your escape. Can I save now, or is it past the... No, I could save. Yes, indeed, I'm gonna save. Because it's time to get the flippity-dip out of here! Woo! Okay, now I can go switch. Hey, it's restricted area. You can't go in it. Yeah, yes I am. Hey, sorry, I'm janitor service. It's fine. It's all fine. I'm cleaner. Cleaning crew. Fine. Coming through. Time to go. Time to get the hell out of there. Oh, great. Detective Mccluskey stands smirking, surrounded by armed and twitchy Lone Star officers. Good morning, moron! Good morning, Detective Mccluskey. It's a fine day for police corruption, isn't it? The smirk broads. That's right, dummy. Keep flapping your jaw. That sort of thing will be perfect for where you're going. Mr. Telestream wants to meet you in person. He wants to chat about last night's fun and games. You can come along quietly, or you can meet him in a body bag. He smiles wolfishly. Come on, Dreckforbrains. Make the wrong choice. I'm going, but one day you and I are going to go round and round, Mccluskey. I'm counting on it, butthead. Well, things have taken a turn, haven't they? The estate. From the floor of the Lone Star Cruiser, you watch the tops of the downtown corridor's office buildings disappear, replaced by the gray overcast over the I-90 bridge. The nylon restraints binding your wrists and ankles, along with Mccluskey's whistling to the radio, make for an unpleasant ride. A half hour later, the cruiser hits a whisper-smooth patch of road and a magnificent mansion fills your view. Its design a blend of old-world finery and elvish grace. The car pulls to an abrupt halt and you're dragged onto the driveway where Mccluskey pulls a nasty-looking knife and cuts your bonds. You look up to see you're surrounded by a squad of green-clad ghosts, special forces troops from Tier... I'm just going to call it Tier, because I can't pronounce that. Massaging the feeling back into your numb extremities, you prepare to meet the man himself, James Telestream III. What do you want, Mccluskey? Mccluskey smirks. Want some advice, moron? Of course you don't. You're a Shadowrunner and live by your own rules, don't you? I suggest you keep your smart butt remarks to yourself this time, elf. Mr. Telestream isn't some street meat you can impress or intimidate. He's the brains behind the throne of Tyr, and one of the richest men in Seattle. Richer than hell elves take the dump the same way I do, Mccluskey. His eyes widen and his smirk gets even bigger and broader. God dang, I can't read today. That's the right attitude, chummer. You're the same as Mr. Telestream. Yes, you are. The only difference is you got no money and you got no power. So tell me again, Dreckforbanes, what is you got? Honor. You're dumber than I thought. Enjoy your chow. I'll dispose of your body later. I like to punch you in the face. The fussy elf, with the air of a Victorian butler, studies you from your toes to your tips of your pointed ears before he speaks. Mr. Telestream is expecting you. You will find him in his office. Thank you, Jeeves. He is not amused. Delighted to be of service. You may wait here for a few moments to gather yourself before you enter Mr. Telestream's office. Some people find that they need some time to prepare themselves before meeting an elf of his stature. However, the upstairs is off limits to you, and the library is occupied at the moment. Do not tarry, though. Mr. Telestream is not one to be kept waiting long. Algernon, what the hell are you doing here? There is a twinkle in Algernon's eye that wasn't there when you spoke at the seamstress unit. It's good to see you again. There's much to do. You're in some pretty different circles, don't you, Algernon? I do not run at all big. I go where I am needed. I am needed here. Seek me out after you have spoken to James Telestream. Perhaps I can be of service again. Alright, well, fine. I guess we're... James, he's an elf, of course, like normal, but... Oh, look at this, look at this, look at that air. Look at that smugness, look at that. As you approach James Telestream, James Telestream III looks up from the computer screen built into the surface of his desk and assesses you. Calculating and cold, a practiced smile comes to his face. He vibes the kind of rich you don't get from Trivet. It's not the clothing or the trappings or the bow before your betters mention. It's something else. The feeling that you're being categorized as a resource or a liability or a pawn. I have been reviewing the results of your visit to my Seattle office last night. I admit they are impressive. You have generated a considerable amount of damage to my office complex, killed and wounded many of my security personnel, and cost my vice president of security his job. Bye, Silver Star! In 24 hours, you have accumulated quite a bill with me, ma'am. How do you intend to settle your debt? If I had to get corporation, I wouldn't even sec that. I wouldn't even pick that even if I was corporate. You already confiscated the container I took. I have no other bargaining chips. First, some instruction. You not begin a negotiation by admitting you have nothing with which to negotiate. However, you were considering your tactical situation. That tells me you are more than a mere street thug. Allow me to instruct you further. You have one piece of information which you might use as a bargaining chip in the little time you have left to live. Why you took what you took. I am interested to know why you and your team of criminals fought your way through my security teams, up to my private office to access the Matrix, and uncover the location of a simple research project. Half-brother? Wait, what? I missed something, didn't I? What? Took the Aegis sample to kill giant insect spirits. I find your bluntness somehow refreshing. He touches a button on the desk. Mr. Quoth, please ask my daughter to join us. Oh. The young pretty elf has dark circles under her eyes with a haunting expression on her face. She recognizes you instantly. It's you! You're the woman who helped me escape from the Universal Brotherhood. How did you get here? Telestream cuts in quickly. Thank you, Marie-Louise. You have confirmed the identity of your rescuer and given me reason to forgive her for her trespasses against me. She looks hungry for your help. I'm glad you're here. You did well back there. Without you, we'd all be dead. She closes her eyes. Thank you. But I'm not sure that death wouldn't be better than this. I can't sleep at all. I'm afraid that this is a dream and then I'll wake up and still be there with the bugs. You can relax, Marie-Louise. You are safe. It is over. No, it won't be over until they're all dead! She shudders. You didn't see them. You don't understand. You and those men you flew in here, all you do is talk. It's just like you to form a committee, Father. I knew that someone had to take action. That's why I got Hakim involved. The already cold exterior of James Telestream turns to ice. I see. It was you and your crippled little friend who leaked Aegis to this woman. We'll speak of it later, in private. Now then, babe, there are people I wish you to meet. The committee my daughter alluded to. This is a rare opportunity for a woman of the streets such as yourself. I urge you to behave. We will adjourn into the library. Sounds like I don't have much of a choice. Not if you wish to draw another breath, no? There is a weight in Telestream's library, a sense of magnitude and of purpose. You are no longer in the presence of mere wealth. You are in the presence of history. Oh. Lady and gentlemen, this is Big. She is the elf who saved my daughter and the other one who has faced our common enemy in combat. Herr Brackus, what does the representative of the great dragon, Lofweir, have to tell us about the magical insect this Shadowrunner uncovered? Brackus speaks slowly with a deep, melodious German accent. He takes his time, accentuating each word, relishing each vowel and each consonant, tasting them as if they were a delicacy. My Lord Lofweir has witnessed the insect spirit's physical manifestation before, roughly 9,000 years ago. As you are aware, magic ebbs and flows from the earth, cycling from peak to peak over the course of 5,200 years. As the level of magic grows. I love you, but you could babble on forever, and I believe time is of the essence. The painted elf addresses you. Big, is it? Delighted. The bug you thought was not merely a magical awakened animal, like a wyvern or a hydra or anything else in the sixth world. In fact, it isn't from this world at all. It's a physical embodiment of an insect spirit from another plane of existence. Is that why I couldn't kill it? I was like jokester the first time. I was like, who the hell are you? Why are you dressed like that? Exactly so. Your little buggy friend exists on both planes simultaneously. Now, an insect spirit can't simply thumb a ride through astral space and show up on Earth late for dinner. Dinner in this case being us. 2 elements are required to bring one across the void, a shaman and a host. First, the spirit calls upon a shaman, often in dreams. The spirit seduces the shaman with promises of great power. The shaman then accepts the spirit as his totem. Next, the insect spirit requires a suitable host. The best candidates are the disaffected and the disenfranchised. In short, the weak-willed. Their minds are the most susceptible to suggestion, which is helpful in making the transformation. As you may imagine, they are the sort of people easily attracted to a cult, such as the Universal Brotherhood. Finally, by performing what has to be a truly disgusting ritual, the shaman serving the insect home implants the spirit into the host, willingly or not. Then it's feeding time. Harlequin, Harlequin is correct. The insect spirit will then slowly consume its host, while transforming it into the spirit's own insectoid body, thus manifesting itself fully on this plane. I don't like the sound of this. You shouldn't! It's bad! Really, really bad! The initial bugs prepare a nest for the summoning of a queen. Once the nest has its queen, she literally explodes with newly manifested insect spirits. They swarm out of the nest, feasting on all the flesh they can find and implanting more insect spirits into fresh corpses. Again and again and again. The room falls silent as they all consider the scenario. Faces grim. Telestream breaks the silence. This is not an infestation, baby. It's an invasion. My Lord Warfare knew this day would come, but he did not know precisely where nor when. Your rescue of Mr. Telestria's daughter has exposed the existence of an insect spirit for the first time in this cycle of the world. So won't you just fire a cruise missile at the Brotherhood and call it a day? You have engaged the enemy. You know why. The insect spirit is only a resident of the transformed host's body. Conventional weapons can hurt the body and expose the spirit. But the spirit itself exists on two planes. It cannot be destroyed by mundane means, hence Project Aegis. Yet Telestrian's biotechnology and agricultural divisions work with my Lord Warfare's thaumaturgical engineers and design Project Aegis to destroy an insect spirit once it is released from its host. The formula of fluorescing astrobacterial strain exists in the physical and astral plane at once and can thus affect the insect spirit. That was a mouthful! Did you memorize it or you're reading it off of index cards? My director of R&D, Diane Ravenwood, will explain how Project Aegis will be used in the field. Dr. Ravenwood? Oh, hello. Our weapons specialists have rapidly prototyped a delivery device for the fluorescing astrobacteria strain. They've created some type of prototype launcher which fire Aegis-filled shells. When fired, the shells will discharge a high-velocity stream of the bacteria. In order to destroy one of the bugs, it must first be damaged using conventional weapons or magic until the spirit is released from the host body. Then the insect spirit must be shot with the Project Aegis prototype launcher to destroy it. It stomps bugs dead. Got it. So in order to stop an invasion of insects from another dimension, a dragon and an elf co-created a magical insecticide. Crudely put, but accurate. We must stop the Universal Brotherhood from summoning a queen, and we must stop them immediately. You are the only one who has been inside their facility, and you're the one who has personally fought these creatures before. That, along with your highly effective assault upon my property, indicates that you are the ideal person to lead the attack. Glad you're convinced, because I'm not. No one's ever used this magic bug juice before. The painted elf grins, and his red lipstick catches the light. We're forgoing the clinical trials in favor of field testing the formula. Come on, kid. When fate taps you on the shoulder, you've got to pay attention. Unfortunately, she has the nasty habit of tapping you on the opposite shoulder. So that's when you turn around, she's on your other side, giggling like a deranged schoolgirl. I hate that. He's a goofy sucker, I swear. Enough. Are you willing to undergo the mission, Big? I'm a professional, and professionals get paid for their work. I assume that serving all mankind involves compensation? Of course. Here's my proposal. If you prevent the queen from being summoned, destroy the insects in the next, 1 million will be divided among the surviving team members. 1 million? Sign me up. Excellent. He claps his hand at seeing the circus for the first time. I love the way the short-lived are willing to die even faster. It's very inspirational. Brackus raises his hand and Harlequin's clapping stops instantly. There is one final note. A warning, if you will. You have seen the danger the insects represent, but you have not witnessed the shaman's power. The shaman must tap into a powerful source of magic in order to summon a queen. We do not know what abilities that power source will grant. Beware of the insects, but do not underestimate the shaman. Hey, don't scare me, Kid Hans! Don't scare the Kid Hansel. We still need to go on the mission. $10,000. Woo! By the way, I'm coming with you, Big. I wouldn't mind seeing those creatures for myself. I missed them last time. Testing your bankroll so you can hire the rest of the team. Find when you're ready to go, we'll bug right out of here. Yes. Speak with Harlequin when you are ready to depart. If you wish to acquire additional supplies for your mission, find my assistant, Cloth. He is highly resourceful. So, there's a lot of talking I need to do here. And there's also some karma to spend. I think I shall put the points into ranged combat, of course. So, we need to talk to a few people. And then we need to set up on the mission to destroy these bugs once and for all, and maybe bring justice for Sam Watts and all those other people. But are we going to be able to bring the justice? And most importantly, how goofy is Harlequin? Find out next time on The Big Man Plays Shadowrun Returns. Till then, it's Big Fatty Plus. Sayonara. And ain't it lovely? We're already on a mission to kill bugs. We were supposed to find the killer for our friend. But as it turns out, of course it led to something bigger. Does anyone get a big can of Raid?